Casey. I'm 14 years old and this is my first year with Vessels of Gold. So I just wanted to take a minute to thank you guys for asking questions and following us on social media. So the first question was, are there designated people for certain things? Like social media, birthdays, and all that. So for birthdays, it's me and Jocelyn, and we're in charge of keeping track of everyone in the group's birthdays. And like when it comes to the rehearsal that it is their birthday, we'll give them a handmade card and maybe have desserts, possibly. Then we'll get the group to sing happy birthday for them. So then we also have people that are in charge of like the vlogs, and that's Grace and Angelique are in charge of that. And then Kayla is also helping with our social media presence as like a whole. And then the next question was, is music theory mandatory? So I mean, technically, no. You can get into Vessels of Gold and do the entire year without knowing like the vast majority of music theory. But it is better if you know it. It makes it a lot easier. But they do also teach like very basic music theory at one of the first few months of rehearsals. And then, so the next question was, how are the members of Vessels of Gold coping with quarantine? So our rehearsals are on Zoom. We're still meeting every week on Wednesday, and we're calling on Zoom and having a conference call and talking about the show and maybe running through the skit each skit once. And then there's also a private YouTube playlist for all of our choreography, like the videos that we took in rehearsal. And so those we can use those to practice and just like watch them. And then we also have like various forms of communication, like through the website, and then there's all types of things that we use to talk to each other. And so we talk about skits and meet up during the week to maybe rehearse the entire skit as best as we can, without being there in person. So the next question was, what past shows have you been in? So I was in Chrysos for a year, or 2 semesters, and I was in, the first show was Building Blocks of Life and Fairy Tale Follies. And then I also did Vault for 2 years, and I was in the show Change and the show Choices. And then we have the several summer camps that I've been in, probably somewhere close to 15. And some of those include Sunshine, Hidden in Plain Sight, Time Travel, and a bunch of other ones. And then the next question we have is, what is better, cake or pie? So personally, I love cake, or like it better than pie. I don't really like pie, except this one pie that my mom makes. It's really good. It's peanut butter pie. It's great. But yeah, I prefer cake. And then the last question was, what does loading mean to you? So when I think of it as loading to be the best person you can be, and whether that means trying to leave the house and go somewhere, or whether that's like finishing a school project or a show, a musical. That's like an aspiration that you can have, or like a little tiny goal. And the loading is the time between setting the goal and completing the goal, and all the obstacles that get in your way, like fear or other people, or just other like commitments and responsibilities that you have. And so yeah. Remember to check out Vessels of Gold vlogs, Vessels Vault, Talents Niched, and all of our other social medias. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so check out that and Instagram.